In my last video, I built a runway for my tiny airport, and upon completion, I thought, amazing, the planes can take off, they can land, and I can take a break. What more do these tiny people need from me? But after the dedication ceremony, I quickly realized there's a serious problem with the entire airport. And British Airways actually sent me some letters on it that I want to read for you because I think they sum up the problem pretty well. They say, "Dear Sir," it's very formal, "I'm afraid your facility, whilst possessing a rather impressive runway and concourse, lacks the essential passenger experience infrastructure that we require. There was no check-in hall, there was no baggage claim. In short, there is no terminal building. This is not the British Airways experience, yada, 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 something about tea time, yada, yada, something about the Queen." Oh yes, and then they say, "However, should you construct a proper terminal building, we would be prepared to lease several gates from you, and we would consider routing the Concorde through your facility once a week." Well, dang. The Concorde. The greatest airplane ever built. Supersonic, faster than the speed of sound, and they only built 14 of them. And they want to send one of them to my airport, and all I have to do is build a terminal? I might be tired, but let's build a terminal. So the first step is to build a foundation. Some engineers will debate this. They'll say you don't need a foundation, but I personally am of the camp that it's very important. Then I begin building the interior walls. And as these are glued into place, we begin to see the terminal start to rise out of the ground. This is a very exciting moment for everyone at the airport.
Everyone is very excited.
There's something so mystical about baggage claim. There are these liminal spaces that evoke this feeling of arrival. I have all these memories as a kid of waiting on my parents' luggage to pop its head out of the baggage carousel thing. And oh, there it is. And there's our other bag. And also a plan.
Wow, that was amazing. I'm so glad I caught that on camera.
And so with the ceiling installed and the baggage claim lighting, wiring, fished through a hole that I drilled in the ground, it's now time to start the second floor. Now the second story of this building is the important part. This is where you go if you're checking in for your flight, you drop off your baggage. It makes sense that British Airways needs this facility. It's a very important part of the airport. And what I built up until now was just the concourse. This is just where you go to wait for your flight. This is where you go to board your flight through the jet bridges that I made. And it's exciting to me that we're gonna get a terminal now. I think it's gonna really make the travel experience for these tiny people that much better.
Hey, down here. I'm with the news company. Can I take over from here?
Have at it.
Good evening, I'm Plastic Jim. Last night, a girl was found alive in the vacuum cleaner after an almost 6-hour rescue mission. The girl is in stable condition. Her mother is calling for a stricter legislation. And now, an exclusive special report. Well, folks, it's officially official. Our local airport is finally getting a terminal building, carefully constructed as if Michelangelo himself came down from heaven and decided to build an airport. It's truly a new era for all of us tinies. Complete with the most modern innovations. Artisan check-in desks, handmade. Telephones for your convenience. Plants. and a baggage handling system that brings your luggage right to your aircraft. And there are many. For the world's greatest airlines, fly here. American Airlines, Pan American Airlines, and soon British Airways with their brand new Concorde. Yes, it truly is a new era. But now, a word from our sponsors.
The world is about to become a smaller place. Soon you'll be able to travel a mile every 3 seconds. Well over 20 miles in just 1 minute. The phenomenal Concorde from British Airways.
This is a Glad 3-ply trash bag from the #1 name in trash, and that is a typical bargain bag.
They're so unpredictable.
Hello? Sir Roy Watts, the CEO of British Airways. How are you doing today, sir? Yes, the terminal is complete. I was just finishing up the perimeter fencing and the elevated roadway before you called. Yes, it's coming along beautifully. I agree, it is splendid news. Yes, we do have room for the Concorde. Tonight at 7 o'clock? Send her to me. Bring her to me, sir. Bring her to me. All right, sounds great. All right, we'll see you tonight. All right, jolly ho, Governor. No, I know, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was unprofessional of me. Yeah, that was... No. We were up to the highest standard of excellence. We have all of our FAA certificate. I promise you, sir, that will not happen. I will not say stupid things like that again. No, you can trust me. I promise. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Talk soon. All right, bye-bye. We did it. We secured a lease agreement with British Airways, and Concorde's going to be here in a few hours. What a surreal moment this is. I just need to soak this in for a second. All right, but I do need to finish the air traffic control tower very quickly.
Tiny Airport Tower, Speedbird Concorde 2 heavy, 25 miles out over the river, inbound, requesting ILS 27 right.
Speedbird Concorde 2 heavy, cleared ILS runway 27 right, descend and maintain 3000.
Speedbird Concorde 2, cleared ILS 27 right, 3000.
Mike, landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Landing gear.
Is 4 greens.
Nose.
Down and green.
Auxiliary inlets.
Open crosshatch.
Yellow system.
That's checked.
Our landing checklist is complete.
Speedbird Concorde 2 heavy, cleared through door, descend and maintain 1000.
Cleared through door, descend, maintain 1000. Speedbird Concorde 2 heavy.
Speedbird 2, winds from the ceiling at 3, cleared to land runway 27 right.
Clear to land 27 right, speedboat Concorde 2 heavy.
It's getting a bit gusty. That wind from the ceiling's pretty strong today, but I've got it. Don't worry. Bit of a crosswind from the right, I think.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 15. Thrust reverse.
And reverse, yeah.
75, 50, reverse idle.
Speedbird Concorde 2 Heavy, turn right on Bravo, taxi to the ramp. Congratulations on being the first Concorde to land at this airport.
Speedbird Concorde 2 Heavy, thanks. Right on Bravo to the ramp. Thanks very much indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, Senior First Officer John Tye and Captain Mike Bannister, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the smallest airport in the world. I hope you've enjoyed your flight on the fastest aeroplane in the world, Concorde. Today, we've done something very special. We've been cruising at 60,000 feet, the edge of space, at twice the speed of sound. 1,350 miles an hour, 23 miles a minute, a mile every 2.5 seconds. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what Concorde is all about.